Good morning, guys. Well, afternoon. I had an appointment this morning in town, so I'm getting a little later start than I was anticipating getting. But the good thing is, this wheel line, I literally just have to start, hook up, and start, and then unplug birdies as we go. And then move the other one. He got, I think, like 3.5 loads off of this last night, and the half load was to finish up the one that we rode up of the one that fell down at the barn. And so he thinks there's at least 6 more loads out here. The plan is to get them taken care of when he gets home tonight, whatever time that may be. He had to go pick up some equipment in Boise today, actually north of Boise. So we'll see what time he even gets home and if he wants to do this all the way till dark or what the plan is. But this is, getting this off is definitely high priority, and then we'll see what else is on the list for the weekend. My goal today is to get the water moved and finish up my corn. Those are basically the 2 high priorities for me until he gets home. I have half a tote left, which should be just at about 4.5 dozen ears of corn, and then I should be done with corn. I don't think I will be getting any more. I got 24 pounds yesterday. I just do them in 1-pound bags. And I should probably be able to get about another 10 pounds out of what we have. Hopefully. More would be better, but I'd take another 10. And that would keep us for the next year. That one was quick and painless. It is still short when I move it. Let's see, it'll stay here today and tomorrow. So Sunday, I think Sunday it'll get moved. I think Monday it'll have to get reattached. I think that's how it goes. I think that's right. So I will, and maybe I'll get lucky and I'll be able to get it on my own. It just never seems to work out that way. Okay, let's go move the other wheel line, and I gotta get that corn started. Just finished the corn. That was another, I think there were 5.5 dozen. So I got another 20 and a half of pounds. Each of these are 1 pound of corn. So yeah, so that makes 40, almost 45 pounds. That will keep us for a year. Oh, I need a break. Getting a little bit later start on stacking hay than I thought we would. He didn't get home until like 6 o'clock, I think. So he got home later than I thought he would. But everything's fed, everything's dealt with. The sheep have been roaming, so I'm just sitting at the gates waiting for him. And then I'll open the gates. I've got some ewes that are down. They haven't made it back up this way, so I won't leave the gates open until they come through. But we won't get all of it picked up tonight. Should be able to get probably 2, maybe 3 loads before it gets dark. It is getting cold. I threw a sweatshirt on. It didn't even hit 80 today, and tomorrow it's not even supposed to hit 70. I'm not ready for fall yet. As much as I wasn't very comfortable with summer, it kicked my butt. I'm definitely not ready for fall yet. I would still like some of those 80, higher 80, lower 90 days. I could do without the 99, 100 degree days, but yeah, some 80 degree days would be very nice for a while still. Maybe. But there's one hawk, and the other hawk was on the other side. I just can't get him in camera.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them, and they sit on that hay or that straw stack. Like I said, don't know if there's mice up there that they're eating, if there's heat coming off of it that they're enjoying.
But they're there every day.
Every day. And it doesn't matter what time of day. I can come down here in the middle of the afternoon after moving hay or moving water, and they're up there.
They could be, although they're awful big, but they could be a pair of this year's young ones.
Oh.
And they're just...
Don't have a nest yet?
Right. They're just immature enough that they're just hanging to hang.
Maybe. Because there's 3 of them.
Total
That hang out here. And Mom and Dad might have booted them, and so they don't want to go too far from home, but they don't know, they don't have a home to go to yet. But they're kind of cool. Good morning, guys. Just dropped my husband off at the stacker. I am headed to the house to change my shoes, get my irrigators on, go grab the 4-wheeler, lock the dogs up, and go move water while he stacks. I'm not taking the dogs because they're too stupid around like the tractors and the stackers, and they are not equipment smart. If it was just me moving water, I'd take them with me, even though her barking with the 4-wheeler drives me batty. It's not something we've ever been able to break her of. She thinks she has to just bark the entire time we are on the 4-wheeler. Anyway, so I'm gonna lock them up, change shoes, grab the 4-wheeler. Ooh, I hope I have enough fuel in the 4-wheeler. Wonder if that fuel jug has any gas in it. I know I was running pretty thin last night. Anyway, that's first project on the agenda today. We're not even supposed to hit 70 today. I think high is supposed to be somewhere between like 64 and 68. So if it stays this cool, I very much would like to be able to shear the rest of the sheep in the barn, and then just have them ready, grab those 2 rams out, and then that way, not this coming weekend, so not next weekend, but the weekend after. So 2 weeks from today, we'll be putting Viper in with those girls in the barn. And then I think 2 weeks after that is when everybody else the 60 that I've got ready will get bred for February. It's hard keeping it all in my little brain that doesn't really want to work these days. Other than that, I haven't thought any further. Apparently my husband has a brain full of stuff that he wants to get done today, but he also can think no further than just getting the hay stacked. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll be back. Come here, boys. Let's go put you out on some greener-ish grass. Come on. Got some that are still in the pen. He's gonna get those. Got some that knocked down the pen. Dude, why do you have to like beat up on everything? Come on. Come on. Good boys. Come on. Now I'm hoping they will like go into, we're going to put them back into the ram pasture. Nothing's been in there. There's not a ton of feed, but there's only 10 rams left. Oh, you turd. They're coming back in. There you go. Good boy, Tesla. slowly making our way through this group. I did grab both of my boys, one here and the other way back there. We'll pull them out of here and put them somewhere. But I think if we can get these last, so I think there's 4 left in here to shear, that will be as many as we can do today. Hello, my pretty boys. You can go out on pasture with all the other boys. Come on, boys. You're not like my other boys. You don't come when I call you. Come on. Good boys. Oh, he's got a stiff leg. And all the other boys are up by the tree by the road. Come on. A little further. There's actual grass in there. And kosha. We know you like kosha. With these 2, it brings my flock back up to 12. Although only one of these 2 is a keeper. He will be for sale still, and this one I will be keeping for myself. And then I have, I think, 2 or 3 older rams that eventually will be sold between now and, no, will be sold after breeding season is over. Which means probably not till spring, because selling in the winter is never a good thing.